Hello, welcome, whoever is there. We'll see if anyone shows up today. Hello, welcome. Hi, Maria. Good to see you. I decided to do my live early. It's 1:31 Pacific time here. Same to you, Maria. Happy New Year. There's two in here so far. There was three. Somebody left. How are you doing, Maria? Yeah, I spent the morning putting Christmas stuff away. I'm not done with everything and not finished with the cleanup, but I got the two Christmas trees put away and all the ornaments. And I brought some stuff down to Savers that I no longer needed. And believe it or not, I got out of there without spending one penny. I did not buy anything today. Hi, Victorian lady. Good to see you. And how are you today? I don't know, maybe this is early and some people are still working, but I know there's some auctions going to be on tonight, so I decided to come on this afternoon. I'm doing good. I'm getting ready to kind of reorganizing because I'm going to do a lot of DIYs in January. Some sewing DIYs and some crafts and a few other little things that I'm going to do. So I'm no longer going to do any jewelry pop-ups. I will just be selling jewelry on eBay and in my Granny Josie shop on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook and you want to join my Granny Josie shop, that would be great. Yeah, I've decided that I think there's so many auctions now that the market's kind of flooded. And I think after a point, the auctions start becoming boring. And I will still go in and watch occasionally my favorite auctions. And occasionally I might buy a piece or two to sell on eBay. But I think it was time for a change. And I've had a lot of requests for DIYs, especially for the sewing. And I think I was just going to start it slow for like people who have never sewn before and then advance Hi, Chris. It's great seeing you here. Chris lives in my area. And, and if somebody is looking for a particular piece of jewelry and they send me a message, I certainly will see if I have something similar and I could still sell to them. But as far as doing the pop-ups on YouTube, I've decided to not. And I was going to wait until more people come in, but then they can rewatch this. I wanted to thank the jewelry community, the ones that supported me. I appreciate all your support. There's some very faithful people. I also had a couple of people who spent their time harassing me. And I'm not angry anymore. I've decided I would just pray for them, that they have to be very unhappy people. Give me a bad time. I'm very proud of what I do. I'm not sure any of you know, but I am 78 years old. I still work. And I carry the same full load that I did when I was younger. So God has blessed me. I'm very happy and content. I think maybe the ones that don't like me, I am very honest. I call it like it is. I won't just say something sweet to get you to buy from me, or I'll use the term brown nose. I'm very honest and blunt to the point, and I realize that I like to be around people who are the same way, that they don't just say what you want to hear. So anyway, I'll get off of that little negative part. I've had a lot of great people in the jewelry community that have supported me, and many say they will still follow my channel with me doing DIYs, and I want to do some product reviews. I just want to do a lot of different things. Like I said, I think you can only buy so much jewelry. You can only watch so many jewelry auctions. And by the way, look at this beautiful statement piece. I got this today from Jennifer Layton. Isn't this gorgeous? And I will continue to watch her auctions. I'm just, and Jennifer, you see my live a little bit later. Thank you. I loved everything I got today. If anyone knows me at all or watch any of my videos, I love statement pieces. I think they're my favorite. Statement pieces and rings are my very favorite. I was the first thumbs up today. Oh, thanks, Chris. Did you get your jewelry? And I hope you're happy. Chris has been a great customer, and I consider her not just a customer, but a friend. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, I have to say no one believes that I am 78. And I think maybe that's what bugs some people, the harassment that I'm not the typical little old gray-haired lady who sits around and does nothing. Like I said, I'm very blessed. I don't take advantage of it. I know it can change any day, but I'm very blessed to be able to do what I do. Thank you, Chris. And I love it that you live so close, so I know you get your package within a day or two. So that's nice. I try to keep track when I ship out things. I always check the tracking number so I make sure everyone gets their jewelry. And I will be doing some more makeup, anything bags that I make, pop-ups. I will be doing those. My last one was a great success. I sold every one, and then I had some special orders. So I was absolutely thrilled. I think it was great. I think my first DIY will be preparation for making my makeup bags. And I want to go through all the steps. And I know there's a lot of DIYs out there, but I think a lot of them are a little more complicated. And I just kind of want to, if anyone follows my DIYs, I want to know that they can actually make the product. And so I think that's what will be my first one. And I will do, excuse me, DIYs on the makeup bags, tote bags, pillowcases, just, and if any of you, as I start my DIYs, I will take comments or suggestions. If someone wants me to do a DIY on a particular sewing item, I will actually, I'm thinking about even evaluating some sewing products so that you will be, using the right tools, the right supplies. Also, if you've watched any of my videos with the cross and the heart jewelry art, I will be doing DIYs on those. And, I did the serious side of me. I did the 5 stages of grieving series. And hi, Moonstone, and hi, Willow. And I thought I would just end the series, but it came across, I was doing some more research, and I came across a section on how children what they go through when they lose a sibling. And I went through this with my older son. So I'm thinking about extending that series and doing some more. And maybe save somebody from maybe making some of the mistakes I made, because it is really hard on children. My older son was 14 and a half months younger than my daughter, who died when she was 9.5. And he's had a hard time with that, I think, most of his life. Hi, Lilia. It's good to see you here. And Lynn, hi. I'm glad you love your makeup bags. I'm making a flamingo one for one of the YouTubers tomorrow, so I can ship it off Monday. I know Lynn loves flamingos, and that was a special request from her, so it's going to be really pretty. Anyway, I will be doing some more pop-ups on, like I said, my makeup bags. And I call them anything bags, but I go ahead and say makeup bags because someone's going to say, what the heck is anything bag? But, you can put anything in it. You don't have to just put makeup. Yes, Lynn, it's the fabric is just fabulous. In fact, would you like to see it? I'll run and go get the piece of fabric. Let me grab it real quick. What do you think, Lynn? Isn't that pretty? Oh, that is going to be fantastic. Yeah, that's what I'm doing tomorrow. Today, I just got my 2 Christmas trees put away, and I'm trying to reorganize. When you live in a small apartment, you have to find a place for everything. Yes, Victoria, I try to always use good fabric. These bags are washable and they're lined with nice fabric. So it is a beautiful day. And here the sun is shining and the sky is blue. I mentioned flamingos because Lynn loves flamingos. And let's see, how is everyone today? Have you gotten all your Christmas stuff put away? And I don't know the ones that haven't been in here. I just mainly wanted to come in today and say thank you to the jewelry community, to the ones that supported me. And as I said, there has been a couple that have harassed me, but I'm not angry anymore. I'm just going to pray for them. When you pick on someone else, you have to be a very unhappy person. Thank you. Anyway, I have a lot to offer this year and make it a little bit. You know what's amazing to me? Uh, Basically, when I started, I've always been in the jewelry community, but I only have about 40 subscribers that are from the jewelry community. The rest, and I have 740 subscribers the last time I looked. And only about 40 of those are from the jewelry community. So I decided, you know what? I need to branch out and do some other things besides jewelry. You know, if say I decide to buy some more jewelry or something, I may do an unboxing. But as far as the pop-ups, no, I'm not going to. Yeah, I kind of felt bad about taking my Christmas stuff down today, but I'm trying to organize so I can start my DIYs. Yeah, Willow, I have actually somebody even poor Jennifer. You gotta love that girl. Her last auction, somebody blocked me, and I know who it was that blocked me. And Jennifer worked so hard to finally unblock me. And the reason why I know who that person was is I go to this one, I won't mention names, but it's a kind of a grow channel type thing, encourage you, you know, to sub to each other without saying it. And this person is a monitor there. And I used to go in and I was welcomed and the host of it, you know, always mentioned and encouraged people. And I started going in there and nobody even responded. And it wasn't like that group, you know. It was like I wasn't there. Well, I figured out that that same person blocked me. It's pretty rotten, but it's her conscience, not mine. Anyway, that person was a monitor and Jennifer's. So, but Jennifer's just a really sweet lady. She finally figured it out and I got back in there and I was able to buy some jewelry. So it's kind of sad that, like I said, I'm not even angry anymore. It's not worth it. I call it like it is and I try to be honest. And if you don't like me, go somewhere else, is my theory. Oh, yeah, you were there, Willow. I remember, and you tried to help too. I'm saying special. Yes, yes. She did work so hard. Yes, she did. You know, and I felt so bad because, you know, it was just stress for her, and she doesn't need that stress. But wonderful. I have so much more respect for her that she did that for me. and I still will be going into her auctions. And like I said, um, out with the old and with the new. Yes, Maria. And if I go into an auction and I don't buy, it's not because I'm on a very limited budget. And very honest, I do struggle. So that if I try to buy things that I know that I can resell and even that I enjoy for myself. Yes, Jen is awesome. And like I said, I love my statement necklace I got today from her. I didn't do my nails today either. I really love this. Yes, it's a whole new 2020. Can you believe? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about 2020. No, Willa, I don't. Maybe when I was younger, but I don't let them uh, bring me down. I know who I am, and I like me. I just think it's a waste of time. And the sad thing is, sometimes people believe those people that are, they're good talkers. I call them politicians. Oh, you have earrings to match? Oh, wow. Yes. Thank God I made it. I feel the same way, Marie. I'm on a tight 6 inch and I understand where you're coming from. But a few jewelry treats is good for the mental health. Yeah, it is. My excuse, I don't smoke and I don't drink. I never have. So maybe buy some jewelry once in a while, huh? Yeah, I still will be selling jewelry on eBay. And, eBay has its slow and good times and does have its slow periods too. My health is in the bucket. Well, I have aches and pains, but actually for my age, I can't complain. I'm a retired nurse. In the latter part of my nursing career, I worked in a nursing home. And most of the time I worked in a hospital, but the latter part I worked in a nursing home. And I took care of people that were a lot younger than me. So I have no complaints. I can put up with aches and pains. Okay, let's see here. Let me type it in. Okay. STR. Okay, let's hope I didn't screw it up. Now there it is. And then on Facebook, I'm Granny Josie's shop. I don't have the link handy, so, but it's sometimes people try to spell granny, the other way, GRANNY, but no, there is somebody on YouTube that spells it that way, by the way. Let's leave Miss Ache and Miss Payne in 2019. I agree, Maria. I totally agree. But yeah, and you guys are all so much younger than me. You're not supposed to be having aches and pains. Oh, Sandra, I'm sorry. I was so busy typing, I missed. I'm a retired RN. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, I worked in a small rural hospital in Idaho. We had 24 beds, and nurses, we worked in each department. I worked in the recovery room, I worked in the delivery room, uh, med surge, geriatrics. We worked in, so it gave us a really round education. I mean, we had to learn all of it, but I loved the recovery room for some reason. Yes, yeah, well, it's right. We're not shopping on Rodeo Drive. I'm going back and reading now. I still, I keep my Christmas clock up all year long, so don't laugh. So, have you guys got any questions for me, or any suggestions? And if you don't want to mention it now, and you want to, once this goes back up, you can leave a comment below. But if you have any requests as far as DIYs also, and um, with crafts or anything, like I say, I will do my jewelry art. I may go ahead and do some more on junk journals. I wasn't a nurse, but I was a nurse's aide back in the 80s. Then in home care. Wow. Nurses aides work very, very hard. And where I worked in Idaho, and at that time, nurses aides were actually scheduled so many patients, but they did complete care except us licensed nurses gave the medication. So I'm not sure how it is now, but they worked hard, and I'm sure they still do work hard. It's not an easy job. Yeah, it's hard work. Um, when I worked in the hospital, and there's a lot of hospital nurses who maybe I wouldn't use the word snobbish, but maybe that, and myself, I thought, oh, people that worked in the nursing home just couldn't get a job in the hospital. Well, that's not true. It was a culture shock. And the only reason why I went to work in a nursing home, because my husband and I had moved to a new area, and I did not want to work night shift because I always worked days. So I had to go in the nursing home. And let me tell you, I was in charge of 45 patients, 3 med passes, all the charting, doctor's calls, supervising 5 aides. I worked my butt off. So I have respect for nursing home nurses. It's hard work. I felt like it was actually even harder work than a hospital. So I have respect for them. I learned a lot from the elderly, Willow, and it's really helped me. One of the stories, I won't go on all the stories, but one, this gentleman was kind of sad one day, and he was telling me, enjoy your life now while you're young. Um, don't say you're going to take this special vacation after you retire. He said, my wife and I plan, I can't remember where they were going to go, but plan this luxury vacation when they retired. And they retired and she passed away. And he was in the nursing home and they never did get to go. And it was sad when I heard the story because I could see the tears in his eyes. But it taught me something. I learned so much from the elderly. And it's helped me throughout my life. Because now, guess what? I'm elderly. Yep. Yeah, you're right, Willow. Although when I worked in the hospital, let's face it, it was a long time ago, we kept patients longer. Thanks, Maria, for showing up. And I hope to see you in my DIYs and more lives. God bless you. Willow, when I worked in the hospital, even when we had the flu epidemic, we kept the patients in the hospital. So nowadays, you have to be half dead before they even admit you, and they send you home right away, and you did not. We had one lady in there for 30 days. She had a hip replacement. So things are different. And not just because I'm old, but I do miss the old medical. Doctors actually called you at home once in a while and check on you and see how you were doing. Doesn't happen anymore. Yep, cherish it because it goes by too fast, waiting until you retire and then you're old and arthritic. You're right. I don't mean to laugh, Willow, but you are 100% right. Enjoy life now. And, forget the little things, things that don't make any sense. That's what I guess what frustrates me on YouTube and Facebook. People they're always offended about something. Life's too short. All the crap people get upset about or want to be rude. Or got it. Yeah. Now, you know what? Material things, yes, we all love material things, but that's not the real thing in life. And kindness and showing love and concern for each other are more important. Anyway, guys, I am going to let you all go. I did want to thank as many people that wanted to listen for supporting me in the jewelry community. I had so many supporters, so the very few that did not support me, they don't matter. And like I said before, I will just pray for them. Life's too short to be angry. So God bless all of you. And I have Alexis and the insurance on it is out of sight. Oh, I bet, Sandra. I'm driving, guys, a 95 Honda. It still runs. The car that I loved was a 97 Chrysler, and it was a beautiful car. And I even had it repainted, but it was just starting to cost too much money to keep it going. So my son said, Mom, it has to go. But I still miss that car. And I bought it brand new years ago. Yep, I will. They don't matter. Anyway, God bless you guys. I love you and thank you for attending. And I'm organizing my area that I'm going to do the DIY. So hopefully within the next week I will start and I will announce it. Anyway, see you on some of the auctions. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.